Who's they?
He was in Duve Devon, which is different than
different
Mossad.
Mossad,
Actually,
yeah.
I think they hate each other. There's some whole like,
Whoops, all this time.
yeah, there's a whole like, you know.
Well, anyways, he
Yeah.
put a damn GPS on my car and tracked me and made me extremely paranoid. So.
Do you feel, could you say, I was struck by something.
I said, look, she's got to be a female Clint. You know, it's got to be, the way she speaks has to be very terse, very lean, like no wasted words, no wasted energy. Just her whole way of being needs to be really kind of minimalist. And so with that, I think when you know, apart from the fact that Gina as an athlete has a physicality and a health, you know, can't move the camera unless the subject in the frame is moving. What we decided was we're going to shoot that entire sequence over 2 days in that 45 minutes where we have that window of time. So that could go either way. And that's what makes it really, really intense. But I love that. That was the other thing I loved, is the enclosed space, like not a lot of room. But I also like the idea of trashing a 4-star hotel suite. I just thought.
You've never done that before?
Well, no, it would contribute greatly to my mystique, and might even, you know, get me more critical attention. But I just can't. I have too much respect for other people's stuff. You know, I would never trash something that belonged to somebody else. I just think that's not cool.
It's a hotel. It doesn't belong to anyone, mate.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It does.
Just one last question about style, and then I'm going to turn it over to these guys. I was really struck as well by how in the first action sequence, the sound becomes really muffled. And I was really curious about that choice. I thought it was really striking.
You mean in the diner?
No, oh, sorry, the second one. In Barcelona,
Right.
the whole part of the.
Well, that was, again, that was an example of showing up the morning of shooting that sequence, knowing we have to do something to distinguish it from all the other action sequences that we have in the film. So I'd been having these conversations with Greg Jacobs, my producer and first AD, about, you know, I said, we need a gimmick, is what I said. We need a gimmick. We need a hook. Like, this sequence we need to do something with it. And he would go, yeah, we do. What is it? And for weeks, I go, I don't know. And then we showed up that morning, and most of the film is shot with pretty wide lenses. And I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go off speed, we're going to go handheld, and we're going to go with long lenses up until the point where she leaves the car, sees him running away, and takes off on foot. Then we're going to return to the aesthetic that's consistent with the rest of the film. So I knew from that point on that that we were going to have to do something sort of abstract with the sound to match what we were doing visually. But all of that flowed from that decision that morning of, okay, here's how we're going to do it.
Okay. Questions out there? Yes, you.
Stoner or Stellar? Stellar. I'm never sure why people say yes or no, and people say no. People say no a lot still. Check her out, and
Damn YouTube.
they were really
Cornrows, and so was that something that was in either of your minds?
Yeah. Like I said, I just love that look on her. I just think it's real. I couldn't pull that off, or the wetsuit, frankly, but. I just, like I said, that was a callback to, for me, the first time I ever saw her and was immediately hooked. and I really wanted that. I really
Sequel,
yeah,
prequel.
yeah. Apparently, he's going to only have 1 foot, but he's pitching hard.
Yes.
You know, like this.
Yeah, that's the trouble with him. When you've been in one of his films, it kind of spoils everything for everybody. It's downhill after that.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
Yes, you.